And we're coming back to you live from our rooms. I'm Zach.
And I'm Sean. Our roots.
Well, I was trying to decide if I wanted to make it more exciting, but no, we're just chilling in our rooms like this.
I like how you were like not really sure.
I'm like, I think I'm in my room.
Our rooms? I mean, to be fair, you don't know where I am.
Exactly. I mean, I know where I am, but I don't know where you are. So
I could be pantless and afraid in the woods.
Are you, Sean?
I'll never tell.
No. You know what that means. It's always a yes.
I'll never tell.
Stop. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of in a mood right now, so you know.
I can tell. I mean, you just started singing right when you joined the call. That hasn't happened in a little bit.
It's been a little while since I sung to you.
It's been a hot minute.
It's been at least
2 days.
2 days.
Secretly, that's the only thing that keeps me going now is Sean singing. I'm just waiting for the time that I can call Sean up in Discord and just hear that beautiful voice.
You need that excuse to film Spicy Nuggs to talk to me, but in honesty, it's all you wait for every single day of every single minute of your life. Whoa.
That was I'll give it a 5.
A 5?
A 5.
You are way more harsh with your judgment than
Allison is. I know.
I mean, to be fair, she does give me she does judge some of mine pretty harshly, but come on, that was at least a 6.
No, that was
I'd give
5.
that a 6.
Yeah, see,
right,
if it was in person, it might have been a 6, but because for all I know, you could have leaned closer to your microphone for it to make it louder.
Okay.
So it has to be a 5.
I actually didn't, but I guess that's fair. Leave your comments down below of the rating of that burp.
It's a 5.
And while you're at it, why don't you just hit that subscribe button? Go to the merch store, and
there's always that like button and the notification bell if you haven't.
Check out Zach's Twitch channel.
Yeah, don't forget Sean's other channel. Links will be in the description. Probably not, but
the merch store will be there.
The merch store is always there, though. I mean,
it's not always there.
Sean,
I don't always pitch the merch store.
Sean,
too much effort, man.
Sean.
What?
We've been over this. We're only here for the YouTube money, and if they can't get the merch store, we don't get YouTube money.
Why you get all up on my steez, man? Why are you getting all up on this?
I'm just saying, you had one job, Sean. I record Spicy Nuggs. I send it to you. What do you do?
I edited it. I added all the pictures of beautiful things that we sent to each other.
It's a black screen. There's not much to edit. Let's be honest.
Okay, first of all, racism. But second of all, I can't believe you would say the word. I won't say it.
Say it. Say it.
No.
Say it, Sean. Say it to my face. Here, I'll turn on my camera
good.
so you can say it to my face. Say it to my face.
Give me your pen, man.
I'm ready.
Black.
The very thought.
It scared you so much that your face cam turned on.
You said it again.
Anyways, did you actually have something to talk about today?
I
or are we just doing this?
I have a quote I want to talk about.
Oh, cool.
Oathbringer.
Cool. Great. From Oathbringer?
Yeah.
One of the best books?
Yeah. I mean, potential spoilers. Plug your ears, close your eyes, and
Is it just a quote, or are you explaining what's happening?
I'll go into it, but
okay, whatever.
I'm just giving the warning. Come on, man. Okay.
They don't deserve it.
So basically, what is her name? Sonius's wife, Fetch. Eli? Something like that?
Yeah, it's whatever.
So, anyways, she ends up calling Dalinar a hypocrite.
Yes.
And then when Dalinar went and gave her the shard blade, he ends up leaving and going back to his rooms. Well, it's it's not his room. It was like kind of a. They just put all the furniture in there. They had like one of the heating favorals and stuff, and
Right.
King Taravangian? Is that his name? Wow, I'm really
Sure.
bad with names.
That'll work.
He was there, and basically he ends up calling Dalinar a hypocrite as well. Just a lot less rude.
In a nicer way.
Yeah. And so Dalinar is having this like internal conflict, and then this is where the quote comes in, and it's the Stormfather talking to Dalinar, and he says, "You are not a hypocrite, son of honor." And Dalinar responds saying, "I am, but sometimes a hypocrite is nothing more than a person who is in the process of changing."
Can I just say, I literally knew you were going to use this quote.
You did not! No way!
As soon as you said a quote from Oathbringer, this was what came to my mind.
Yes! Dude, I read that, and I was just like, bro.
Yeah, it feels good, right?
I was like,
So,
bro. I know we've talked about change a lot already, but it just fits so well, I couldn't resist bringing it up.
it's that time of our lives where just like, I don't know, everything's up in the air, you know? My mission president called it the decade of decision. You know, like I feel like before this point, you know, you're in school.
Yeah, Sean, you're going a little robo there, just so you know.
And then after this point, you might have like a family, or you're doing with your life. You so are you, man. Whoa.
This is just some intense editing going on. We're just being robots today. It's fine.
Oh gosh.
Don't worry about it.
Was it all legit or hearable?
Like about 3/4 of it was.
No, okay.
I got the gist of what you were saying though.
Yeah, basically, this is the time of our lives where we have to make a bunch of decisions. So it makes sense that we're talking about change. So screw anyone who complains.
Yeah, honestly, like, this is our podcast anyways, so, I mean, let's be honest here. We can talk about whatever we want to. Suck it, viewers.
Suck it!
You didn't give me a warning. How am I supposed to...
Well, it wasn't for you. It was for them.
But I mean, okay. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Does that make you jealous?
Yeah, a little bit, Sean.
Because that's what I was going for. It's supposed to be
our time together, and way to bring them into it.
Bring the viewers of our show into our show. You're right. I shouldn't do that.
This is our time. How dare you?
Okay, so is there anything specific you want to go into this? Because I do have one question for you based on that quote. But I mean, if you have some thoughts beforehand.
No, go ahead.
My question was, and obviously, like this is a personal question, so you know, whatever. You don't have to answer, or if nothing comes to mind, whatever. But like, has there been a time where you have felt like a hypocrite because of like something you were trying to change?
Fidgeting every day of my life. Dude, this quote hit me so hard. No, because it's just like, okay, like you think back to me in high school, right? Even not even that far back, but like I didn't do homework. I had no motivation. I said screw it. So basically nothing's changed really. But no, but then like this whole semester, Anna has been like or not just Anna, like Jacob, like people are like, man, I should really do my homework, but I really don't want to. Somebody tell me I don't need to do it, pretty much. And I'll be like, no, you guys sit down, get your homework done, and like I'm like trying to give them motivation, like you can do this, blah blah blah. I'm like, I am so not one to talk about not procrastinating and getting stuff done and like caring about grades and stuff. I'm like that, like I feel like now, like I don't know, I like saying it, I feel like a hypocrite, but like through like I don't know, I feel like I've changed a bit in regards to that. Like I care more than I used to, so that's good. But I'm still not like how dare you miss an assignment.
Right. Well, I mean, I must say, so this is something I've noticed, at least with me. So, um, whenever I'm struggling with some aspect of my life, that becomes like you start seeing parallels in other things, you know?
Right.
Just like this quote hit you hard based on where you are in your life, certain things will hit you harder. It's going to make you learn different things from maybe some things you've already experienced. So like, especially like on mission, I'm not great at talking to strangers. So I spent almost my entire mission, really struggling with that aspect of it, which is pretty much the whole thing,
Right.
And so it'd just be like, um, then I'd be put in like leadership responsibilities. Like I'd be in charge of training someone, or I'd be in charge of a district, right? Or so just like a couple of other missionaries. And a lot of times, like what my trainings would focus on is we need to be more open. It'd be things that I need to work on, because that's like what I'm studying. That's what I'm looking into. That's what I'm trying to change in myself. So like, am I a hypocrite for telling them to do something that I myself am not doing very well, but I'm trying to do well? I don't know. Like that's something that I've noticed, at least
Right.
for myself.
I love the way you phrase that, because when it's something that like you should be doing, right? But maybe you're not the best at it. It's like I don't feel like it's wrong to encourage other people to do that thing as well, right? If it's important or if it's just good. And so like what like my thought was, like, I guess just as we were talking, was I think it's okay to be a hypocrite. Because I think that's kind of, I almost feel like that's one of the steps of changing, or how you change, is by being a hypocrite. Well, it's kind of like fake it till you make it, I guess. Like,
yeah, I think part of it is the definition of the word hypocrite, because I think in our minds, a hypocrite is someone who says something but does not do it, basically, right? But I think with what we're talking about is people who are genuinely trying to change that thing in their lives. I don't know if you can call that hypocrisy, because I feel like they're not trying to change. They're preaching something, but they don't care about doing it themselves. Versus this is more like, I want to do this better, sharing like maybe aspects of what's helped me or what I'm trying to do, because we're all working on this together, maybe, in a way, I guess. I don't know.
Right. And the weird, like, I feel like there's not a term for that. That's why hypocrite is used, right?
Yeah. So maybe we need
there needs to be a new word.
So okay, so
or maybe there's two different types of hypocrites.
There's the actual hypocrite that is the one you think of, and then there's the hypocrite that is trying to change something about themselves.
Right, because I feel like even if you're in that process, like trying to change, and like you're like being a hypocrite in that way, people will call you a hypocrite. So I don't know, thoughts?
I don't know. Should we make up a new word?
I think we should. All right. So what is a letter that's opposite of H? We'll go through this one by one and find a new word.
Opposite of H.
I'm just kind of thinking the way it looks.
G.
Alright, hear me out. Okay, with an H, you put a little loop going down, right?
Right.
But with a P, you have it going up and it connects.
I guess.
So okay, so we got P. Okay, opposite of Y, Sean.
Are you writing this down?
Yep, I'm ready. I got the P down.
Y, I feel like it's got to be something squiggly, because those are all straight lines. So like an S maybe, or...
Ooh, I like it. PS.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Great.
All right, P, opposite of... Oh, well, that's going to be a
H.
D. Oh, you're right. No, H.
You said H, man.
You're
Don't
right.
be stupid.
I'm stupid. You're right.
Don't be stupid.
Opposite of O. That would be like an X.
Yeah, you're right. You're right for sure.
C. I'm just looking at my keyboard. I'm like, I don't know.
Opposite of C. Opposite of C. Maybe like a W.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's perfect. They're so not similar. All right, an R. We almost there, Sean. We almost have an R new word.
Did we do all R already?
No.
No, we didn't.
No,
okay.
no.
L.
I don't know. I think like R and L could be kind of similar.
Okay.
If you flip it upside down. So I'm thinking like a Q.
Sure.
No one mistakes an R for a Q.
Of course not. That'd be ridiculous.
Perfect. I.
We better go with a vowel so this word has some vowels.
We need a vowel here.
I feel like O would be I, even though X is, but like, maybe U. You could work. No, but there's like two I's in U, whereas O is completely not what.
You're right. I like O. I think O works.
Okay, cool.
T.
I feel like G for this one.
I like it. And the last one, E. What's opposite of E? It can't be W because E like flipped over is a W. F too similar.
I like how hard we're actually thinking about this.
Sean, we're making a new word. This can't just be like half-hearted, man. What about a V?
I dig. Sure, why not?
Are you ready for our new word?
Please send it to me, and I'll put it up on screen. So it's obviously the P is silent.
Yeah, of course.
Pshxwqogv.
It's pshxwqogv.
Pshxwqogv. The O is like an oof sound. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. Dude, the English language is weird. Okay.
Pshxwqogv.
Pshxwqogv.
And that the definition of pshxwqogv is a person who appears to be a hypocrite because they are preaching not what they're doing, but they are honestly trying to change that thing in their lives. Yeah,
so next time you're out in the world and someone calls you a hypocrite when you're trying to change, say, no, I'm a pshxwqogv.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the comparison there.
They look exactly opposite.
Yeah,
Would you look at that? Sean, go ahead and put up the two words side by side so the viewers can...
they are there, man. I promise you.
Maybe draw some lines in between the letters.
Just make it all like line up real nicely.
Wait, I don't know. Do we have too many letters? 1, 2,
Wait.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're good. Never mind. It's just that our letters are so much bigger than the other letters.
I was like, you idiot. How dare you mess this up in front of everyone.
Alright, well, Sean, how do we get this actually put into the English language? Do we like send it somewhere? I mean, there's probably a .gov for it, right?
Definitely.
I'll leave that to you. Don't worry about it. It's all
pshxwqogv.gov.
You know what the best part is? In a day from now, we'll be saying it differently than we are now.
We won't even remember this in a day.
You're right. All right, so
what did we talk? Do you remember what we talked about on Tuesday?
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
Vaguely.
I don't.
It was your nonsense.
Sorry, you can finish up now.
How How dare you interrupt my sentence? This is my show, Sean.
I'm very sorry, sir. Very sorry, sir.
Thank you.
I'm trying to change.
So remember, don't be a hypocrite. Be a pshxwqogv, and we'll see you next time. I'm still Zach,
and I'm still Sean.
Bye bye.
Speaking, everybody loves to speaking, everybody loves to speak.
I'm tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart, and I don't know the words to this song at all, not at all.
I'm so excited for that to be the end of the episode. Oh, that's amazing.
There's a nice level of spontaneity with maybe it's just because I'm not the one deciding when the recordings start. But it just feels so much like, man, I just have no idea when this is happening now.
I love it too. I don't tell you about it. I'm like, all right, 3, 2, 1. He says, you know what, click. Whew.
So, guess what?
What?
No, you're supposed to guess.
Your mom.
Zach, we talked about this.
I'm sorry, Sean. It's just your face.
Thank you. Much better.
Sorry. I'm still trying to overcome my faults.
Yeah. I wouldn't know what that's like. I've never had faults.
I know. It's a burden for us mere mortals.
I didn't actually have anything. I was just texting someone, and like I knew we were recording, so I decided to say something. You were
stalling?
Pretty much, yeah.
How dare you, Sean? Sean, we only come prepared to this podcast. We expect perfection.
I'm still waiting for you to share the script with me this week. You didn't send it, man.
Yeah, I did through snail mail. You haven't got it yet?
Snail mail?
That's John. I always send it through snail mail.
What?
Always.
What? Who have I been getting these scripts from on my email?
What?
What does this mean? Someone's wiki leaking our scripts out?
I knew something fishy was going on. My snails kept coming back like, some guys tried to mug us on the way to Sean's. Man, how dare they?
That's so dumb.
Your face is so dumb. Oh, got him.
Just start the frickin' episode.
I'm enjoying this too much.